back to another video in my spring edit, I think we're calling it, series. I spoke a little bit about wanting to do this video last week, and it's just to look through my wardrobe and really pick out 5 or 6 lovely spring items which I'm really looking forward to wearing a lot more. Last week I focused much more on more vintage and second-hand pieces, but this week most of it is actually high street. That's not intentional, it's just how it's worked out. When I've looked through my wardrobe, I found a few pieces which I'm just so excited to start wearing again. Many of them I haven't really worn that much in the last few months just because it's been a lot colder or because they're just a lot more appropriate for the warmer weather. So I'm going to start with probably the most exciting piece. I would probably say that for everything, but these shoes are certainly something I am so excited to start wearing a lot more of. I have been wearing them a little bit to work or, you know, for the odd day out here and there just because I love them so much, but I'll certainly be wearing these a lot more now it's getting into spring and also then summer. I got these in Topshop last year. They weren't too expensive. I think they were £60, £65, which is quite expensive I suppose for shoes, but they are leather and I just love them. It's the colour, it's the style. Loafers are going to be huge again in this kind of next season. They started I think kind of last year or the year before that, obviously with the Gucci ones, which, you know, I would love, but I just can't look to invest that much money in a pair of shoes unfortunately, but I absolutely love these ones. I think they are such a lovely fit. I think they look really nice. They're not too stumpy, they have a really lovely shape to them. The leather is so soft, they're so comfortable to wear. They didn't even need wearing in or anything like that. I wore them for the first time and I didn't get blisters or anything. They're so comfortable. I love the gold buckle on them and it's just the colour. As I said in my last video, last year I was all about that blush pink. And these were probably the epitome of that whole obsession that I had. So I had to include these because I'm just so looking forward to wearing these a lot more. Let's go on to a jacket which I'm really looking forward to wearing a lot more. It's my Denim, I think they call it a, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, like a beige western style jacket, is that how you pronounce it? But it's just where it's got the sheepskin, sheep's wool inside. I absolutely love this. I think I got this probably 2 years ago now. Dave bought it for me for my birthday. Actually, funny story, so did my mum. They obviously didn't realise. I think I must have mentioned it to both of them at some point and then I ended up with 2, so I had to exchange one of them, but I thought that was very sweet. So I got this, yeah, probably a couple of years ago now, and I just love it so much. I think denim again is just having such a resurgence. People are just, you know, loving wearing dungarees and there's so many different style of jeans coming out, and I just think it's such a wonderful thing to wear, and especially when it's coming into spring and summer. I absolutely love it. The only thing I would say with this is I wear blue jeans the majority of the time, and I just don't think I would wear this with blue jeans. I don't think it would look bad. I think if I styled it right, it could actually look quite cool. But because I think this probably looks better with black jeans, I don't get as much wear out of it as I would perhaps love. So I need to look at my wardrobe and find other pieces which I can style it with, because as I said, I just absolutely love this. It's so cool. It's a really lovely fit. I think I got mine in a 6 because I didn't want it to be oversized. I don't think this style is designed for that really oversized, more Levi jacket fit. So I got it in quite a nice tight fitting size. But yeah, I can't wait to wear this more. I just absolutely love this. It's such a favourite piece in my wardrobe all year round. So now it gets a bit warmer, I'm really looking forward to wearing it a lot more. Now this piece, I love this so much. I think this is a bit of a love-hate it piece that I have in my wardrobe. Dave doesn't really like it. He told me a few months ago that he didn't really like it and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I love it. It's from Zara. Again, I got this quite a few years ago now. I remember seeing it in store. I've probably told this story. I'm really sorry if you're hearing it for the second time, but I'm sure I remember saying this before. But I saw it in store and I think it was quite expensive. I think it was kind of nearly £70 or something like that. I fell in love with it, but I was like, oh, that's so much money for something. And then it went down in the sale, and when I was in store, I saw it in the sale. I think it was still reasonably expensive, but I think it had been reduced to £40 or £45, and I just didn't even think twice about it. But they only had mediums left, But again, I just thought I don't care. Like, I just love this so much. And it's meant to be quite an oversized fit. It's a kimono, sorry if I haven't explained that. But it's just the most beautiful kimono. It's almost like a velvet velour kind of fabric, so it's very soft. And then inside it's a really lovely, almost linen-y material. And so it's very light, but it just hangs so beautifully. It's got a really lovely fit to it. As I said, it is quite oversized, but I think with jeans and a t-shirt, I don't think it really matters. I do tend to roll the sleeves, so I'm like taking up the whole screen. I do tend to roll the sleeves up a little bit, just to kind of, otherwise it doesn't quite cut off at the right point on my arm, so I do tend to roll those up a bit. But the beautiful colours in this, I can't wait to start wearing it again. It probably comes down to just above my knees, so I'll style it up and I'll show you what it looks like on, because this isn't doing it any justice and it is beautiful. So as well as some pieces like that, I really wanted to have a few more, not simple pieces, but a few more pieces which I found and I was like, oh, I haven't worn that, I'm really excited to start wearing something like that again. So I thought I would include this t-shirt because actually it's quite appropriate, because it's got the ruffle detail, and obviously ruffles again are having a really big comeback, and they're all through winter and they're still into spring, into summer, and every top I swear I see online has some form of ruffle detail or flared or fluted, and they're just everywhere. And I got this, I got this 2 years ago, I think. Last year. No, I got this last year from Zara. I love the colour of it. It's a really pretty cornflower blue. I spent about 20 minutes ironing this last night in preparation for this video, because the only problem with this lovely little flared kind of, it's not flared, is it? What is it? More like ruffle detail, is it's almost like a kind of a crepe. Crepe? No. Is it crepe? I think that's a pancake. Anyway, I don't think I mean that. But it's that material where it creases really easily. And so I spent so long ironing this last night, and I remember that's probably why I didn't wear it as much as I would have liked to wear it last year, because it is a bugger to iron. But I love the colour of this. It's such a beautiful summer shade, and it's just something that I probably wouldn't have worn much over the winter period. So I think this will be a really lovely piece to bring out in spring again. Let's do some bottom half pieces, because I am much more of a top half person. I always forget about the bottom half. This was actually a complete rediscovery, because when we moved, there was a chest of drawers back at my parents' which I really wanted here. It's a really beautiful, it's like a kind of a turquoise jewel blue colour. It's just beautiful. I managed to get it on Gumtree for £15, and it's just one of the best things I've ever found. And I restored it a little bit and did a little more rubbing down and varnishing and whatnot. Completely going off topic, but I love it, and I didn't have it at the last house, and so Mum and Dad bought it when we had this house, and it had quite a few of these clothes in. And these were in there. Obviously I'd stored them from last year. They're just a pair of almost kind of very bright corally, reddy, orange, all the colours, jeans, which I got again last year. Again, I didn't wear them as much as I was hoping to wear them. I think it's just because, what do you wear with that colour? I quite like colour. I'm not one of these people who wears black, really. I quite like a bit of colour in my wardrobe, but this is bold, and I just think I wouldn't wear it, although I have actually, ironically, quite a few tops which would go with this. Because they're floral or they're printed, it's just too much. I would just feel a bit like a walking, I don't know, flower bed, you know, it's too much. So I need to look at my wardrobe and think what to wear it with, because I just think creams and whites and really neutral greys would, or neutral colours would work a lot better. So I'm going to have a look, have a rummage, and then I'll try them on for you. But I really love these. I think they're such a beautiful colour and perfect for spring. So we're now down to the last few pieces. I don't want to go through too many items. I just wanted to do it more, these are the pieces which I genuinely have rediscovered in my wardrobe, and I'm so happy that I found them and I can now start wearing them a lot more. I'm going to show you this t-shirt. I don't know whether I've ever shown this in a video, because I would have got it quite a long time ago when I used to work at Cath Kidston, and I just love it. It actually makes my heart quite happy, as all the clothing does which I have from Cath Kidston. I almost treasure it because it's just so beautiful. But it's this t-shirt, which may look simple. It may look like a nice simple red striped Breton style t-shirt, but on the back it's got a pirate print. and I just think it's the best thing in the world. I remember they did this print. I don't think they had it on loads of clothing. They may have had it on like a dress or a skirt, and I just thought, I think that's a bit too much. But this t-shirt, I just absolutely love it. So it's got like a parrot, I'll have to do a close-up for you, don't worry, but it's got like a parrot, treasure chest, pirate ship, swords, an actual pirate. I just think it's so fun. It's such a fun little detail. And as I said, you've got it a little bit around the top here, but you wouldn't really be able to distinguish what that is. But I absolutely love this, and I just think with a pair of jeans and a really simple pair of trainers, I just think this is such a cool thing to wear. So I had to include this because although it's very simple, it's certainly something I can't wait to start wearing again. And then the last piece I thought I'd include, again going for the bottom half, is another pair of jeans. I thought these were quite a good thing to include because if you'd have watched my channel from last year, I wore these so much, probably in every try on bit I did, and I really did wear these a lot. And since then I've kind of been wearing my ASOS ones a lot more, which I also featured in a autumn video, I believe. I'll leave that up there if I can think which one it was, because they haven't got any rips in, whereas these ones, which I bought from Zara last year, have got quite extreme rips all down the legs. It looks like I've had a fight with something because they're just all over it, but I absolutely love these. I love the wash of them. I love that they're really rugged, and they just fit really nicely, and I got my wear out of these so much last year, especially through the summer months, because they just look really nice paired with a t-shirt and, you know, that really kind of cool proper Pinterest look. These are perfect for it. They look really nice. They'd look really nice with that t-shirt actually, so I might put those together so you can get a good idea of what they'd look like. But yeah, I thought I'd include those because I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to start wearing these again. I haven't worn these through winter at all, I don't think, so I'm looking forward to bringing out the rips. So those are the pieces which I have rediscovered in my spring wardrobe, which I'm going to be introducing a lot more into kind of my daily outfits and things like that, and more weekend outfits. So I'll have tried pieces on as well, so you just get a much better idea and feel for how they're going to look and how I would style them up. I think that really helps, and it would just work a lot better for this video. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to do, I still really want to do a spring lookbook if I get a chance to do it. So that might be coming your way very soon. I have also picked up a few second-hand vintage pieces recently as well, so I might be putting those into a video, but I feel like I need more items because I only have a few at the minute. So I might do that, but I might wait until I have a few more pieces to show you. I need to stop rambling, my videos are always too long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!